Okay. Good evening, everybody. Well, we had quite the rally, didn't we? I actually caught this long off of 400, which was the IB 50% extension right here. I caught it for about 50 points. I wish I would have held it for 140 points, but it was quite wild. I didn't think it was going to go all the way back to the highs like that. But who knew, right? Who knew? I take my piece and ran. So that was a quick $900 aftermarket trade in the cash account. I had Chuck telegramming me, telling me, "Did I catch? Am I trading this?" I'm like, "No, what's going on?" And then I hopped on. It's quite funny, actually. So we'll see if we get back down to this 350 level. This would be an interesting place to continue to long if this holds. We're still kind of far away from it. We got 30 points to go. Gold has really been trading with the indexes. I wonder if there's a long here in gold. We've been kind of rejecting this area, so maybe we'll wait and see. On gold, oil's trading sideways after a big sell-off on that news. Bitcoin had a big liquidation day. Look at this. Bitcoin did not participate as much in that news, but I guess it's rising higher. Bo. I'm his Bo. Bo is better than Bay, I guess. So we'll see what we get. No trades aside from that one. Sure. Since it's kind of slow, we can talk about that. So, Proprius Pro saying when you have a sec, would you talk about going break even versus leaving stop loss where it's at? So, generally speaking, you don't want to move your stop to break even until you've hit your first profit target. Okay, that's kind of rule of thumb. Overarchingly, for all newer traders or developing traders that are still trying to figure out where they're at with that whole mix, I suggest not moving it until it hits a profit target. Then you can move it and stop out on the remainder of the position. When you get a little more advanced, you can break even quicker. However, that's based on the premise that you are nimble enough to get back in the trade if it begins to work again. Right? So what I find from most traders that I work with that move to break even too fast, they don't have the skill or the aptitude developed yet to be able to effectively get back in a working trade that they've been stopped out for break even. So if you find that that's you, I would follow the first rule I laid out. If you do want to be more aggressive with your break even stop, like it begins to work and then it doesn't, you get stopped out and it starts to work again, you want to get back in, I'm totally fine with that. But that's a skill. That is a skill, and that's something that needs to be practiced. And just like any skill, you need to practice it over time to get good at it. You're not just going to be naturally good at it, right? Well, I guess some people can, but most people are not just naturally good. That's something that you get through repetition. So if that's something you want to do, don't be discouraged by the fact that it's not working great right now, because you need to get better at it. So I'm of the latter. I tend to get stopped out at break even quite a bit, but I also aggressively get back into trades. So I have no problem taking a couple of stabs at the same trade until it works while trying to protect my downside while it happens. Does that make sense? Oh, that makes sense. Thank you. So the rule of thumb would be try to leave it if you're not at that aggressive reentry mode yet. Try to let it work. Let it breathe. Let the trade breathe. Let it work. And in order to let the trade breathe, maybe you need, not you, but I mean people in general need to practice breathing at the same time because our fear wants us to close that trade early because we don't want to take a losing trade. So, Chuck, look how we're holding that midline. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't see much of anything yet, guys. We'll keep watching. Okay. We got some buyers. We held at 400. $400 was a key level that we held earlier. I'd like to see it continue to hold. For more upside here. Maybe we can get back up to 450. We can get 50 points out of this with a stop under this swing low, maybe. Weekly POC, huh? It's interesting. Like for the last 7 days weekly or 5 days. One from Sunday open. Okay. So that would put us Right there. No tickas, no duckas. We can get over this VWAP. Check out the other side of value. What do you say? Who's coming with me? Quiet. Super quiet. Gold's moving. I should be trading gold. Long gold. Right to this value area high, but it looks strong. So look for some price discovery. I like that upwards price channel here. Oh, I forgot I can't trade gold in Apex. Oh, that sucks. Never mind. Well, how did you guys trade today? Why don't we do a little trader check-in while we wait for the market to do something? How did you trade today? Take the setups? Trade well? Did the wheels fall off the bus? All right, 4 wins, 0 losses, and stuck to the plan. That's what I like to hear. That's a good day to me. Hey, Elliot, I do have a video on that. The top down. Here we go. Keep going. Bah. Bah humbug. I just posted it to Bryce Elliott, but here it is if you were interested in it as well. Let's go. Take me to Funky Town. I have 19 micros. Keep going. Take me to 34. Look at all that red. Gotta be patient with this Asia stuff, don't you? Go. So satisfying when it trades through all those limit orders. Right there. Start filling them, baby. Come on. You're right there. No, you want to. There we go. There's a couple. All right, so far this is a $300 trade. Just fading value or extremes. We held at 400 looking for upside. It's my second time trading 400 to the upside. Yes, it does, Bones. You do need to reset it. The way I reset it is by getting rid of the overnight trading hours. So just looking at ETH should reset it for you. All right, I'll put my last one at break even here. And let's see how high we go. See if I can hold to monthly 490. That'd be nice. Maybe 472. 460. Anybody take that long with me? It's a grinder. Thanks, Tim. Good to have you with us, Tim. Glad that you're joining me. I'll probably take it to the price wave deviation. If we get there. It might stop me out first. For the remainder, we will see. Well, hopefully this new book comes out soon. It's been with the layout guy for like 4 weeks. I got it to him late February, and now here we are in late March, which is kind of frustrating, but here we are. From gambler to trader. We've had a couple of people in the group get their hands on an early edition in the inner circle. Everybody's really loved the new book. Really excited for it to drop soon. Really proud of this work. This blue, this band right here, okay, the 111 faded to 111. That's the price wave deviation. That's in the toolkit. Sorry, Kat, I just didn't see your question. I was not ignoring you. Still holding this long from down here at 421. So we're about 20 points up right here. And we're going to keep holding because I think we got more upside here. I think we can get, I'd like to clear out the highs here. 57. So I'll put it right in front of that. It is on another chart. Yeah. I have it on this chart. I'll put it up there if you want. Just a little crunched at the moment. I don't really need it there yet. I think I would more so like to see this one. I think that's more interesting. We're still going, baby. Who's still in this long with me? We're going to clear out those highs. Up, up. That was a ducka. I heard it. Needs to get bought up again. All right, maybe I'll just take the 20 points and revisit. All right, I flattened that one. 20 points. It could hold this upper band here and go into price discovery. If it does, we'll see if we get another opportunity to get in. But I kind of wanted to lock in those profits. There it goes. Oh, well. Oh, that's how we take profits. And that's why I used tick strike as well. Tick strike was buyers, buyers, buyers that whole way until I started hearing the sellers. Until that caught my attention. So if you're not using tick strike, duck, duck. I'm going to get a new sparkling water. I'll be right back. If I'm trading gold, your tax, I'll add it. Same thing with oil. But generally, when I'm focusing on the indexes, I just keep these. But it's so easy to add it, right? So if I start trading gold, for example, GC, boom, added. That's how easy it is. The reason I only keep these 4 is because this is the market internals with the stock market. So this is all pretty much for ESNQ. But these will all trade together ideally to show me confluence and strength, whereas gold can be doing something completely different. Also, keep in mind VIX is inversed. So when VIX goes up, this goes down. So they're all going the same direction. So when VIX is selling off, that's really the VIX going up. Cool little feature you can do. Man, that would have been a good long in gold had I taken it. Had Apex let me take it, I guess I should say. It's kind of annoying. There's only one IB, Bryce. IB is the first hour of the regular trading hours. There's one a day, and we use that one until there's a new one the next day. We had a break and back test of weekly Water Boss on gold. So we've held it, right? We held it here. We held it here. We held it here. Oh, come on. We held it here. We held it here. We held it here. We held it here. We finally broke. We back tested. We went. So we're in an upwards price discovery. So we want to trade in the direction of the price discovery on the weekly chart. So definitely upward bias there. You see that, Tyler? So this is a key level that we finally broke in gold. So anticipating more upside. Well, that was a nice close on this trade, wasn't it? All the way back to my entry. So tick strike for the win on that one. Now, does it hold here and do we go higher? Well, the weekly is really just yesterday. It's only Tuesday. There it goes. I did get back in long there. Nice. Flat. Yeah, don't know why, Tyler. You can clearly see I'm anchored to 6 p.m. on Sunday. 452 is weekly upper. I mean, that's pretty close. Here you go, 457 on the 1 minute. It's still pretty damn close. Close enough. Damn, look at gold. It's running. And then we just got the PDC long. Look at that. Gold's taking off. Is gold back, baby? Jamie, I believe I updated the script with your stuff. Yeah. Looks like it's working. I did. My wife's feeling much better. Thank you for asking. But I updated that script. So good to go, Jamie. Thank you. Works nice. Back down we go. Well, guys, I have a webinar coming up on Thursday. That's going to be at 6 p.m. New York time, if you can make it. If you haven't registered for that, the link is in the chat. If you can't make it, I'd still encourage you to register because we'll send out a recording to those who registered. Who's been attending Chuck's recaps? If you haven't been attending those, I highly encourage you to do so. He's been doing a really good job of going over the setups and how the market materializes each and every day with the setups. They are recorded, Mark. They are right down here. If you're in the premium group, you're going to go down to premium education. You're going to go to the market recaps, and he posts the video down here every day, along with all of the market recaps that we do. Chuck does ES, I do NQ, Mustafa does gold, and Michael does YM, the Dow. So be sure to be checking that section out for all the market recaps, including the recording of Chuck's live market recap. We also have some cool things brewing here at the Drysdale Trading Group. Who here might be interested in option strategies for income trading? Some of you might have cash accounts looking to get more than 5, 10%. Well, it is in the work. And believe it or not, this one will probably be more like a service where one will teach you how to learn how to trade it, but also we're going to dish up the actual trades themselves that you can take. So that is in the works. I'm working with Michael Schaefer. He is brilliant, guys, when it comes to options. I also trade a lot of options. So the two of us together are working on this program. We're going to call it the DTG Options Desk. And it's going to be based on income trading. So it's not for speculative options buying. It will be predominantly option selling. So much less risky. So if you're, for example, using a $10,000 account, the goal is to generate about $1,500 to $2,000 on that account a month. That would be aggressive. Possible. No, it's not a wheel strategy. No. Wheel strategy, you need cash secured puts. These are going to be more advanced strategies like credit spreads and calendar spreads. You need a much, much larger account for a wheel strategy. Cool. Sounds like you guys are interested. All right. Stay tuned. It's coming. Jamie, I just don't have to. I trade mostly my cash account, to be honest. I trade prop accounts on stream and with you guys because that's what a lot of you guys are at. And I do it to show you that it's possible and that I take payouts and you can get payouts. I do it regularly. I'm about to get a payout in this Apex account. That's just not how I make money. I make money in my cash account. But I have copy traded. I've taken multiple 5-figure payouts, Top Step, Apex. I've done that as well just to demonstrate how it's done. Not so much because that's how I make my money. I don't trade much Top Step anymore. Ever since they had their issues and stuff, I pretty much abandoned Top Step. I was trading it a lot last year, and I was copy trading it. I was taking like a $10,000 payout every month from Top Step alone. Just doing copy trading just for the group to show how it's done and watch me do it, essentially. I use Trade-of-8, Svetlana. I also use Robinhood, and I also use Schwab, Thinkorswim. I have accounts with all of them because I do different strategies in different accounts. Tradeovate, I keep the least amount of money in. That's my scalping account. And then both Schwab and Robinhood, those are generally 6-figure accounts. So it's a good question. I think AMP futures has really good rates. AMP. Tradeovate has good rates, but I pay for the lifetime. I paid for the lifetime membership. That's like $1,500, and then you get these much lower commission rates. In the beginning, it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but the more you trade, obviously, it catches up. All right, back down to 400. It does. I believe it does, Yardex. I use Ninja every day. Up here on my left, and that's through my Tradeovate account. So interestingly enough, I can actually have Ninja up on one computer and I have Tradeovate up on another with the same data feed. I don't know if that's a glitch, but it works. So I have unlimited access to both. So I haven't traded Top Step much lately, but when I was last summer, there's a couple of examples of when I was copy trading, Jamie. So I'd normally take like 5 out at a time, generally for like 10K payouts. This is when I was focusing on them over last summer. Been doing a lot of Apex lately when I'm streaming. First of all, I like to use Tradeovate. I'm kind of sick of Project X. I have not, Jamie. Generally, when I copy trade, so Jamie's saying, have I ever tried Quant Tower when I use limit orders while copying Apex? So the answer is no. Generally, when I copy trade, I trade within. I never copy traded Apex in Tradeovate. I always copy traded Apex in Ninja Trader. And I don't use bracket orders anyway, Jamie, so it doesn't matter. You do. You do. So I have the affordable affordable indicators one, which is really nice. It's not affordable though, whatsoever. It's actually kind of expensive. The irony of that name. Rejected there at back test of VWAP. Do we retest these levels down here in the upper 300s? Sure looks like it. Clean out everybody who longed up here. Yeah, it's called affordable indicators. All right. So do we fade from this move? Interestingly enough, the actual news that there could be a ceasefire didn't go as high as the previous rip. So does this also get sold? This was kind of just a giant bull flag. So we kind of need to take out these highs in the 500s. Japan's taking us lower. We got the Tokyo flush. All right, it's already after 8. I actually have a call with a buddy of mine, so I'm going to wrap up here, guys. If you're going to keep trading, manage your risks, stay sharp. Sorry we didn't have more trades. There could have been a good short here to the downside. I encourage you guys to use the premium voice channels. You could share your screen, share your mics, continue trading this market. We might get some more downside. We'll see what happens. If you do decide to keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp. We'll be live tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Chuck and I for the New York Open. Come join us on YouTube at 10 a.m. for the delayed stream. And we'll be at it tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow.